They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
Here we go, Scott.
They go play action with Fields. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
So defensively, there's always the initial pass coverage plan. And then when that breaks down and the quarterback goes into scramble mode, how fast can you then move on to the second phase and what they call plaster, meaning find the nearest receiver and almost play him man-to-man. And it's exactly what they did here, and there was nowhere for the ball to go, and he's forced to just throw it away.
Oh, they're on him in a flash, and he's lost the football. One of his teammates there to take it back in.
After these kind of plays, Mike, you just wish the sideline was a mile away, because you know when you get there, you are going to catch an earful. They stress all week, ball carriers. We have to protect the ball. In this case, it doesn't result in a turnover, but the lost yardage now brings up 4th down. These are drive killers.
And he'll be brought down, short return, and they'll take over there. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
What?
The man in motion is Watson. Down the right sideline. And he will score. Christian Watson, touchdown Ravens. So they come up with a long touchdown on the little short pass. Greg, the quarterbacks love those pop passes, especially when they end up in the end zone.
Mike, you're well aware of the phrase in golf that there's no pictures on a scorecard. Well, in this case, there's no pictures on a box score, because it doesn't matter if you throw it 1 yard or 50. You get credit for it all. In this case, he'll take credit for the touchdown.
Isaiah Rodgers now to return it. Now an opening past the 30. Oh, very good field position to start as the return is past the 40.
At their own 43-yard line.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
Here we go.
They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry. And nothing on that one. Back to the line of scrimmage. And that is it.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Here we go.
Off the play action, here's Fields. He's going to air this one out, looking for Hill. And the Ravens are going to take over at their own 13-yard line.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
On 1st down, it's Murray. That's complete. It's Tank Dell. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
On 1st and 10, Murray. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by C.J. Gardner-Johnson.
The best way, Mike, for a defense to bait these bad throws is don't allow the quarterback to throw the ball to their first read. By the time he gets to the third or fourth read, in this case, the defender has already put himself in position. Jump that route, challenge the receiver, and that's a big-time takeaway.
A handoff as they try to run it here. Not much happening there, just a short game. Here's a 2nd and 9. Now some movement up front, and we'll hear from our referee for the first time here today.
Don't jump. Ready? Go.
Now a 2nd down throw for Fields. The pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it, and that pass falls incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Third and long. Hill brought in motion. Fields from the gun on 3rd down. He'll throw it left and has his running back. The defense blows a chance to get off the field as the offense converts 3rd and 14.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a 1st down.
Here we go, son.
Working out of the gun, it's Fields. He'll get this out to his running back.
Great example of 1st down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Fields now on 2nd down. And he gets out wide. He'll go to the end zone. Touchdown, Bengals.
And this is just high-level quarterback play down here in the red zone. The way they teach them their progressions, Mike, it's touchdown, check down. You don't want to take a sack. You certainly don't want to turn the ball over. He knows he has nothing down the field, nowhere to go to his receivers and tight ends. Check it down to your back. Let them do the rest after the catch, and it results in a touchdown.
We're all tied, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. Here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30.
At their own 49-yard line.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. Now run for the first time for the veteran Raheem Mostert. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. Now a 2nd down throw from Murray. Now he takes off. Murray, the former baseball player, knows how to slide, and he does it here after picking up the 1st down.
And this is what you like to see if you're the head coach. Not only does your quarterback know exactly where that 1st down marker is, he's able to pick up the 1st down, but then get himself on the ground. He avoids the big hit and picks up the 1st down.
He'll get this out to the left flat, and they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield.
Nice job there, getting the ball to your slot receiver and then letting him get to work. It's a nice feeling as a quarterback when you can just have a short throw still result in a big game.
Dell motioning over. They give it to Mostert. Angling to the sideline, inside the 35. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line.
First down, Ravens.
Now Murray on first down. Find Mostert out of the backfield. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel at. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
Murray now on second down. To the goal line and in. Christian Watson. Touchdown, Baltimore. What a start to the year. His second touchdown in this opening half. The extra point by Butker is good. And the Ravens will move out to a 14-7 lead. So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Here we go, son.
From the shotgun, it's Fields. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
Here we go.
Quick throw on the RPO, it's Hill. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. Right back to Hill, he's got it again. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. So, for...
Here we go.
They'll motion over Metcalf.
Right.
On 1st and 10, Fields. He's going to air one out for Metcalf.
I think at some point for this quarterback, he has to start looking some other directions. I mean, he's tried to get the ball now to this guy multiple times, and all of them have resulted in incomplete passes. I'm not saying don't throw it to him in the future, but maybe get yourself a couple easy completions elsewhere before you look back in his direction.
And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
Here we go, son.
He'll get this out wide. On the move past the 40. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
Mike, you know what we used to call those plays? No, 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 yes. Because that's exactly what was going through the mind of the coach on the sideline when the quarterback decided to throw that ball into really tight coverage.
He'll look deep, left sideline. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The teamwork was just ideal there. Greg, we don't see practice all week, but we see it pay off in the game.
And when you have a wide receiver, Mike, that can operate near the sideline, it just increases the amount of space that quarterback has to work with. He knows that he can put that ball maybe a little bit further away from the defender, knowing he's got the guy on the other end to not only secure the catch, but to keep his feet in bounds for a touchdown.
And he's going to bring it out from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. They bring a tight end in motion left. They'll start on the ground with Mostert. And he'll pick up 2 out to the 27. Second down and 8. From the shotgun, it's Murray. A throw left side, but it's incomplete. Tank Dell was the one he was looking for. And it's going to bring up a third down.
Timing and trust, critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
On third down, Murray. He's got his tight end. That's Sinek. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a first down.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
A run here with Mostert. And he'll get this across midfield as he's brought down, following a pickup of 5. Here now, third and 5. Working out of the gun, Murray. He's got his man down the field. It is a big completion. It's a gain of 28 as they convert on third down.
Really nice throw there. The ability to throw the ball out on the perimeter. Yes, arm strength and all of that, but it's also timing. The timing of the route. When is that wide receiver coming at him?
He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds, so possession does not change hands.
Trust me, Mike, I've been there. You're this close to the goal line. You're thinking you're going to score, and it's going to be 6. You're fighting, you're clawing, but you can't lose the ball. Everything has to be about protecting the football. Your heart drops when that ball slips out of your hands, and in this case, kind of dodges a bullet as this one goes harmlessly out of bounds.
Important one here. Want to keep this drive moving. Got to pick up third and 4. Dell motioning over. Murray on third down. That's hauled in at the 2. And he'll take it on in. Tank Dell. Touchdown, Ravens. And the show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A third touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
Harrison Butler set to kick off.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line.
Hey, cut. Here we go. Nelson.
They send the tight end in motion.
Hey, Ken. Set.
A first down throw for Fields. He'll go right and find his running back. They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a first down.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half, and just seems this possession's going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
Here we go. Set high.
Fields now to throw on first down. Finding room at midfield. And he is out of bounds, but not until he's inside the 40-yard line. First and 10 now from the 36. Hill brought in motion.
Right.
First down. Fields. And that is incomplete. He was trying to get it to Tyreek Hill there, and that will lead to a second down.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
Second down. It's Fields. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. A gain of 16 yards. It's a Cincinnati first down.
Hey, don't jump. Ready? Tonight.
To throw is Fields. Metcalf reels it in on the right side. And he's going to be taken down as we hit the 2-minute warning here in this first half. They'll work now on 2nd and 4.
Here we go.
They'll motion over Metcalf.
Tonight.
Now a second down throw for Fields. That is caught at the 3. And he's in. DK Metcalf. Touchdown, Bengals.
Like we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
So back to level after the touchdown. In time for the kickoff. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Here's 1st and 10.
Green. Biggest.
Out of the gun, it's Murray. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And he's taken down, but just shy of midfield.
This is such a critical moment in the game, that middle 4 minutes, the final 2 minutes of the first half, and then the possession to come out of the halftime break. So maximizing this possession here before halftime is critical. See if you can get a drive starter. See if you can get an easy completion to kickstart a 2-minute.
Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. And this is taken in by the defense. A gain there of 24 yards. Good for a Raven first down. And so much for a nice gain through the passing game. Not finishing the play, fumbling the football. And the offense has turned it over, Greg.
Mike, give credit to the defender here for not quitting on this play. They just give up a chunk play in the passing game. He stays after it, and instead of just making a simple tackle, he attacks the ball, knocks it loose, and creates a big takeaway for this defense.
And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman. Sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big...
And he's got another one. Christian Watson, touchdown Baltimore. What a start to the season. It's a 3-touchdown week number 1. And that is the hat trick. What a game. His 3rd touchdown reception of this one.
And nothing they've done to slow him down has worked, Mike. This defense, they're throwing multiple guys at him. They're playing man. They're playing zone. It doesn't matter. This guy is having his way, and he's having a day.
And Butker on for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Ravens go up by 7, 28-21. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
Here we go, son.
1st and 10.
Go.
Off the play action, here's Fields. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
The whole idea of the play action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion. I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient. But at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
The thing that jumps out... Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
They'll motion over Metcalf.
Right.
Working out of the gun, it's Fields. This throw right side is caught by Hill. Give them 12 on that one. They are on the march. Another 1st down.
You can see this connection is just starting really to pick up. They're seeing the game through the same set of eyes, and that is the job of the receiver. What is my quarterback expecting from me? Where does he want me? Be there on time, and it leads to big gains like this. And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well, you're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
Just 1 second remaining in this first half, and they will kick it away. And no chance to return this one. through the end zone for a touchback. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. I fumbled the football. And the defense has it. So we've reached halftime here on NFL Kickoff Weekend as we get you to Orlando. Say hello to my old pal, Jonathan Coachman, with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, thank you. Not a rest at the break for the defensive coordinators, trying to figure out how to stop these offenses as we get ready for the second half. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. Motion man set right. Throw to the right flat. It is caught. They'll come up now for second down and 4. Here's a handoff to Mostert. And he'll get the first down there, a pickup of about 5 yards.
Second down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. Van Sittett was the intended receiver. It's second down. Working from the shotgun, it's Murray. That's into the hands of Dell on the right side. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. Now Murray on first down. He'll take a shot for Watson. That is hard. And he's into the end zone yet again. Christian Watson. Touchdown, Ravens. Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon.
Well, it seems this game is kind of getting to the point, Mike, where it's defense optional. I mean, both these teams are really just having their way with their opponent. They're going up and down the field, and after this long touchdown, yes, this is great if you're a fantasy player, but it's not so great if you're a defensive coordinator.
Butker now to add the PAT. The kick is good, and the Ravens will extend this third quarter lead. So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's a touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
Here we go, Sai. Mayday. Say hi.
From the shotgun, it's Fields. To the left side, in the hands of Hill. And they'll be set up now. Up past past the 40 with that one.
No loss, no loss.
That's good for Cincinnati.
On 1st and 10, Fields. He's going to let this one go for Worthy. And that is incomplete. He was trying to get it to Xavier Worthy there. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
There's only a handful of guys in the league who legitimately have world-class speed, and he's one of them. I mean, he's the type of weapon that you 3 or 4 times a game have to just say, okay, my guy, he's faster than your guy. We're going to send him deep and let it fly. And even though that one falls incomplete, you have to continue to sprinkle that threat in because it makes everything else in your passing game that much easier.
Hey, Ken. Right.
Fields now on 2nd down. This caught right side by Worthy. And it'll be taken down after a gain of 9 and 3rd down coming up.
EQ. EQ. Go.
Now, Fields. That'll be caught. It's Metcalf. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start. Nothing open here downfield. I think it's a good job just getting to the edge, getting something positive, getting out of bounds.
Second and 7.
Here we go.
Finding Metcalf quickly on the RPO. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a 1st down after a gain of 7.
That's another
West right there.
first down.
Chips left.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Fields. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8.
Here we go. Test. Bunch right. Sit high.
Fields to throw. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Hill brought in motion.
Right.
Fields from the gun on 3rd down. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And they were hoping for a little more on that one. Brought down well short of the 1st. So it'll bring up 4th down.
You got a mini basic. Why not? Hey, Ken. Hey, never mind. Monday. Right.
Fields to throw for it. And that is incomplete. The defense very happy to see that play call. The decision to go for it on 4th and long will end up in a turnover on downs.
So this offense, they think this is a prime opportunity to go for it through the air on 4th down. But this defense was having none of it. Nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball, no easy completions, and this defense forces a huge stop on 4th down.
Out of the pistol, it's Murray. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down. Working out of the gun, Murray. Quick throw, taken in. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. On 1st down, it's Murray.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
Second down, Murray. To the left side in the hands of Watson. And he's out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, out inside the 20.
38 yards on the play. And the Ravens first down.
We are through
At the end of the 3rd quarter with the score.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. From the gun, it's Murray. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. Now a 2nd down throw for Murray. We'll find Mostert out of the backfield. And this drive's going to continue. He's taken down, but they are set up with 1st and goal.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes...
And that big offensive line, clearing space. He's in. Touchdown, Baltimore. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but... be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
Butker's extra point is good, and the Ravens will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter.
Butker is set to kick off.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30.
Here we go.
The tight end going in motion to the left.
Tonight.
A first down throw for Fields. He's hit as he threw. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Angel. Don't jump. Ready?
Working out of the gun, it's Fields. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
Let's give credit to that pass rush for making their presence felt, and although it didn't result in a sack, it's the disruption of the timing that's just enough to force that incompletion.
Here's a 3rd and 10.
Out. Let's go. Here we go. Tonight.
Fields now. That is intercepted. Picked off by Devin Bush. So 3rd and long, trying to pick up a first down and keep a drive going. Instead, the worst result. It goes back the other way, Greg, and the with a pick 6.
Mike, sometimes there's a fine line between being aggressive and being reckless, and I think you find yourself in 3rd and long, you're trying to make a play, but sometimes you just press a little too far, and this time it leads to the turnover and the pick 6.
Makes the score Ravens 49, Bengals 24. Harrison Butker set to kick off.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. And we'll see a return here from his own end zone. And he goes nowhere, buried back at the 15-yard line. Right back to the air following that pick 6. 13 yards to start that drive. And a quick first down.
You know, it's really been a one-sided game, but how often do we see in the 4th quarter the team that finds themselves down by a lot, they start to come alive? I think it's a combination of trying to end the game on a positive note, but also sometimes that defense getting a little lackadaisical.
First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a first down. He'll look to throw. He's going to look deep for Tyreek. And this will be incomplete.
Can't exactly put my finger on it, but it just seems like this entire game, like this passing game and this quarterback specifically, they've just been off. And whether it's missing these big shots,
that's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Brian Cook. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the goal line. Nearly a pick 6, but he does set up the offense with 1st and goal.
So often, Mike, defenders are just happy the ball ends up in his hands, but not this guy. I mean, the catch was one thing, but then the party really got started. I mean, look at this return. He gets one block. He gets another. He's got teammates springing him all over the field, and this offense is lucky. This didn't go all the way back for a pick 6.
And he will take it in himself. Kyler Murray. Touchdown, Ravens. Greg, in the end zone again. I'm running out of different ways to say touchdown. They're doing it so often here today.
Mike, some offensive play callers, once they get the lead, it's just milk the clock and let's get out with a win. But not this coach. He is trying to score every single time they possess the ball.
Bengals 24.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
They're on 30-yard line.
off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Oh, the struggles continue. Another interception. Picked off by Brian Cook. And he won't be able to take it all the way in, but that is a great return, and they are set up 1st and goal.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception, but boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
And a nice run. It's down to the 5-yard line.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. He's going to lose yardage here, taken down back at the 8-yard line.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
What?
Bell is the man in motion. He'll try to get this one on the ground. And his defense going to get to him at the 3-yard line, bringing up 4th down. They'll try and throw for it with Murray. That's taken in to the goal line and in. Touchdown, Baltimore. Now, a 2-point conversion attempt coming. Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it, and they continue to pour it off into the end zone, tack on 2 more points. So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. Back to the air once more on 2nd down. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. And it's recovered by one of his teammates. Now a 3rd and 2. Back to throw. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
The offense is staying right there. They're going for it. 4th and a couple. Now they'll set up to throw. He'll get this out to his running back. And he can't get away. They rally to the football on defense and bring him down for no gain.
You find yourself down big. It's the fourth quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
Big Ace open. Big Ace open. 2-2, what?
They'll throw on first down with Murray. He's going to let this one go deep. And that is incomplete.
You have to come down with those opportunities. You're not going to get your hands on the ball very often as a defensive player. And when you do, let alone in the end zone, those are plays you just have to make.
Murray now on second down. He's going to look downfield once again. And he'll take it on in. Raheem Mostert. Touchdown, Ravens. They continue to add points. Greg, very interesting here. They are just rolling up the score even though we're in the fourth.
No doubt, Mike. I mean, this offensive play caller has no let-up. I mean, he's going to see how many points can I put on this scoreboard before that clock runs out.
Now, this looks like a design run, and they will not let up. He is into the end zone for 2 more.
Butker is set to kick off.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go.
His drive will start on the ground. Here's 2nd and 3 to go.
7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3.
They'll look to throw. He's going to let this one go for Worthy. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Baltimore. And now, after the pick six, out comes the offense to try to really rub this in. 2-point conversion. And he'll go down, back at the 4.
He tried to remain a passer for as long as he could, but then he decided to call his own number and see if he could take it in himself. Really nice job by the defense, keeping the integrity of the pass coverage. And I think next time, that ball's got to come out of his hand, and even if it's incomplete, give your guy a chance.
At their own 30-yard line.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. Now, right on the heels of the pick six, he is intercepted. Oh, yeah. And he's going to be out of bounds, but he has his offense set up in great field position inside the red zone.
And that should be the final dagger in this one. I mean, barring something dramatic happening here, Mike, I just don't think there's enough time or possessions left in this game to pull off any sort of comeback.
Hold on. Let's go.
Dell motioning over. A very nice defensive play there. They'll let you complete passes if they're going to end up like that. It's a completion, but a loss of yards. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13.
Deuce. Hey.
Out of the gun, it's Murray. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. That is Joey Bosa in on the sack.
Sometimes you just have to know when the play is over and live to play another down. He has pressure coming right at him, and instead of just throwing the ball away, he tries to escape, he tries to get creative, and he ends up losing a lot more yards than he should have.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long.
Easy, quibble.
Here's Murray to throw. Taking off, he'll try to get there. Going to leave the offense out there for 4th and long.
Empty.
From the shotgun, it's Murray. That is caught at the 3. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. We might need a calculator before this one is done. It has been one-sided, and the route rolls on, Greg.
Absolutely, Mike, and they just keep piling on the points. I mean, this offensive play caller, he's saying it's never enough. I'm going to try to score with every possession, and we've seen him do that all game long. I know it sounds like I'm being biased, Mike, but I'm really not. Down here this close to the end zone, especially on 2-point tries, the size, the length, the athleticism, and matchups these tight ends can create, man, they are a tough handle, and it leads to 2 points.
This one taken at the 7. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drop. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line. So it is a win here for the visitors, the Ravens. They move to 1-0 as they earn this victory in the division, no less, here in Week 1. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say so long, everyone.